In the game now for Stonehill is Taylor Warnham. Inside, oh, what a nice look. Kelly Martin, an easy two that time for Gabrielle Reuter. Doesn't give up her dribble, back inside. Webster shot blocked again by Grip, her third block of the first half. Down the other end, three ball thrown in by Courtney Walsh. But offensive rebound for Grace Carter. Heislip will try it straight away and knocks it down. Carter for Grip. Wide open, Courtney Walsh knew it as soon as she let it go. That would have been, or a travel, that would have been Elizabeth Grip's fourth block of the first half. Inside, oh, great look that time, and there's two for Samantha Heislip. Great look by Courtney Walsh.
Taylor Roberts, they could go to her left hand.
Right off the second half inbound, Courtney Walsh throws in a three ball. Kelly Martin in the corner for Grip. Backdoor for Kelly Martin, inside, got two. Shut off by Grace Carter and a steal, Kelly Martin. She will go down and score. Now Martin, Warden, drops it off inside and tying the game is Gabrielle Reuter by three. Reuter for Kelly Martin, here she comes, throws it up off the glass for two. 62-56 win to improve to 10-1 in the Northeast 10, 14-2 overall. And that NE10 mark now ties them again with Bentley at the top of the Northeast Conference.
We always talk about the magic of the Merkert, and obviously we practice in that gym every single day, so we make it our own, and we know the floor better than anyone else, and it just feels nice to have our home crowd behind us, and knock on wood, but we've pulled off some good wins here at home. I mean, Lemoyne's a really good team, and it was a battle, but I think our biggest strength is our leadership, and I think our ability to take it possession by possession is allowing us to pull out wins like that. I think being able to get stops, especially down the stretch, and using our defense to kind of spark our offense is kind of the reason that we can make it happen towards the end of the game. I haven't hit an outside shot in a few games now, and I've been working on it, and I think it's just, at this point, I'm just overthinking it. I just need to get back to just to catch and shoot, but when shots aren't falling from the outside, I was able to kind of rip and go and attack the rim, and luckily I was making layups or at least getting fouled and hitting foul shots, especially down the stretch. So again, if one part of my offense isn't working, then I kind of have to rely on the other, and tonight it was getting to the rim. The three of us are just so passionate about what we're doing right now, and we know how much potential we have, and I think every single game, every possession, we don't take off, and I think for us to kind of start up top and then it kind of trickles down, and everyone is bought in, and I think that we want it so much, and the younger girls see that, and again, they're right there with us, and I think, I mean, Sam's doing her job. She's obviously a big post presence for us, and but leadership-wise, she is the face of our bigs. So I think when she wants the ball, she's finishing strong, and Courtney, same thing. But if we're offensively, if we're not making it happen, like, we're gonna make it happen on defense. I think teams are great because of leadership and upper class experience, and I think when I was a sophomore, I learned a lot from those upperclassmen, and at the time, being a point guard as a sophomore was difficult, but I think that experience is now allowing us to understand, like, it is a grind and every game is important, and especially once we get into the tournament, no game is easy, and even now, like, it continues to get harder and harder, but I think that experience is good for us to have that under our belt to understand what it's going to take moving forward.
I mean, that was a battle, nothing but a battle, and that's a really good team and very hard to guard, and we didn't do a great job to start the game. They're setting a lot of screens. We got hit by a ton of screens. We weren't communicating very well, but I think that we settled down a bit because we weren't hitting our shots, so that had us a little bit rattled early, but we talked about just keep it solid at the defensive end, and I think people did that, and our communication got better. We got a little more aggressive defensively. Kelly did a really nice job in the second half on Roberts, who's such a really, really tremendous scorer for them, so that helped a lot. They were making us work hard at both ends. That's a very, very well coached team, very talented, good inside play, good outside play. So I'm really happy with how our kids just, are poised. It's our senior leadership doing their thing and keeping us poised and just keeping it possession by possession, as I say, trite as that is, but I'm going to keep saying it because that's how we're winning these games. We definitely, and an understanding of, offensively, I thought we were impatient in the first half. Kids were forcing some stuff, and we just talked about a little bit better player movement. And, Sam did a great job in the first half of making shots and going up against, some big post defense. So we were trying to get it into her early, and I think we got stuck trying to force a little bit. So we did a better job kind of going side to side as the game went on. Elizabeth Grip and Gabby Reuter, I think they had 10 or 11 blocks between them. I mean, they just played tremendous defense against some really solid post play. So they were altering shots, they were getting their hands on stuff, and that certainly, that was creating some good transition looks for us. I do think she got tentative in the first quarter when she didn't knock some shots down early, but she figured it out. Just go to the hoop and create some good looks. And, in our triangle sets, I thought she had some great looks. That baseline drive, she had a couple of easy layups, and that definitely got her second half for sure. She was just attacking the rim better, and she got herself to the line as well, which was great. She's just playing so well and bringing great senior leadership too. And she understands that she's going to get double teamed. She's not going to get easy looks, and I think that's the biggest difference in her game this year is that, she's really going after the ball, and, she's demanding the ball better, and she's really finishing strong. And certainly the first quarter, her ability to make shots really helped us, kind of stop the bleeding, if you will. And another really talented team, hard to guard. And, for us, it's just about, at this point, continuing to understand the fixes that we have to make. At this point, just kind of tweak our offense a little bit. And then, just good, solid teaching moments. But obviously just great to be home, The kids are playing well here. We're definitely feeling, the home crowd helping us through. Tonight was great. We had a really nice crowd, as usual. All those parents in the stands, can't thank them enough. But it really helps to be home right now.